Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing some deep cleaning. It's springtime, and with springtime comes deep cleaning, I feel like. I don't know what it is about spring that we feel like we need to deep clean, but that's what we're going to be doing. But before we get started, I did want to share with you these chore charts again. These are the chore charts I use for my older kids. I got them on Amazon and they magnetize to the fridge. I absolutely love them. They work so well. So every day I just write down a couple of chores for the girls. They alternate on dishes. So every other day, one girl will have dishes and the next day the other one will. And then on weekends, it just kind of depends on our schedule. A lot of times I'll make them work together, which if you are a mom of multiple kids, you know why I'm laughing about that. I love those chore charts. So I will leave them linked for you below, but we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start in my living room because I have been looking at this area rug and thinking about how badly I need to clean it. It's dingy and gross. So the first thing I've got to do, of course, is clean up all of these toys. And again, I'm going to share these clear bags with you guys. You could get them on Amazon. I just ordered another pack that was multicolored for Kinsley to do, and she picked out all of the cute girly colors and left the boy colors for Hanky. So now we have a couple of extra bags, which is nice because it seems like since Christmas and his birthday, we've accumulated even more toys. So I have those to use, which is great because he loves monster trucks. It's probably his favorite toy, and all of his monster trucks won't fit into just one bag. So it worked out perfectly. But if I could recommend to you one thing as a homemaker and a mom, those clear bags for keeping your kids' toys in, if you have younger kids, is at the top of the list. I also have a wooden toy box with a lid down here. You've probably seen it. It's behind the couch and I love that. But I also recommend large baskets for kids' toys. They are pretty, so you can use them for decorating, but they also work to hide kids' toys. You can also put like extra blankets and pillows in them. But I love utilizing pretty baskets for kids' toys. So that's just another little tip. One reason why I love these clear bags is because you can see everything that's in them. I was using boxes with lids, which works good too. But with these, I can see what's in them and he can see what's in them. And then they also have the handles, so they're easier for him to grab out of his closet and pick out like what toys he wants to play with. And then they're easier for him to clean up and just easy for him to kind of go through and say, okay, today I want to play with monster trucks. Today I want to play with this or that. And in the beginning of the year, I had all of them organized so perfectly. But as the year goes on, they end up not being organized so perfectly, and it's okay. But it's like nearly impossible to keep them that way. They are still way better than the alternative of just having toys laying everywhere or all the toys thrown into like one basket. Another tip that I have for you is getting a basket, like a laundry basket. I love this one because it's collapsible, so it stores easier, but I use it for so many different things. But when I'm cleaning a room and I'm trying to stay in that room and stay on task, I use it to put like trash and things that don't belong in that room into it. And then that way I'm not going in and out of the room and getting distracted. So for today, I'm going to be washing all of my pillow covers, some of my pillows, and all my throw blankets because we are deep cleaning. And so I'm using it for that. And that way I just can do everything while I'm in the room, and then I could carry it out of the room and take everything and put it up where it goes when I'm done. And that really, really saves a lot of time and it helps you stay on task. And another way I use it is in my kids' rooms when I'm helping my middle child clean her room, because she cleans her room, but I go in and deep clean it, and I will go in and put everything that's out of place into that basket. And that's her job. And my job is basically just to like clean her bedding, change her sheets, deep clean everything, that sort of stuff. And it saves me so much time. But I love this. Highly recommend it. I'll link one for you guys below. Just showing you a close-up to show you that everything isn't always as it seems and things are dirtier than they appear on camera sometimes. I know sometimes it can look like I'm cleaning an already clean house, but I assure you there's dog hair, crumbs, sticky stuff everywhere. It's just the camera does a great job of hiding that. But I'm going to go ahead and have my rag do the work for me because at this point I was already getting extremely tired. No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to try something different and I didn't do a perfect job. I'm definitely going to try to perfect it. It's a lot of work to do that. So if you watch any creators that do that kind of cleaning, then definitely make sure you leave them a thumbs up because I'm telling you what, that took 100 times the amount of time that it normally would. But it was fun and I definitely want to try it again, but don't judge me because it wasn't perfect. I picked up this new Better Homes and Gardens wax melt scent in Capri Linen and it smells so good. It's more high-end smelling. I have been noticing that lately I like, instead of my house to smell like a candle, I like these like more high-end smells and they're harder to find. A lot of the smells smell, you know, generic, cheap, just like everybody has that in their house. And I want my house to smell different. And I've been finding these that I've been loving. So I guess if I'm sharing with the world, my house won't smell that different, will it? But I love sharing with you guys. So Capri Linen is awesome. Sea Sage and Salt is awesome. And Kitchen Herb is awesome. And they're like $2 for those wax melts. And the throw is amazing. So definitely check those out. All right, now I'm going to clean and condition my leather couch. I do have a real leather couch. I believe this would probably work good if you have a faux leather couch as well. But I was using Castile soap and that works okay. But I've been recently discovering that I need to be conditioning my leather and I haven't been doing that. So, well, I have the last month. So I'm doing the right thing now. But anyways, I found this one and it smells pretty good. It works good. I use a lot of it. So I kind of go through it quickly. I already need to order a new bottle, but I really like it. It's super easy to clean my couch this way. And it not only cleans, but it also conditions. And I don't know if it will convey on camera, but when I was done, my couches were so shiny. They still are, and it's been over a day, but I really like this product. So I'll link it below. If you have a leather conditioner that you really like and you think that I would like as well, please feel free to recommend it because this is the only one I've ever tried. So I don't have anything to compare it to, but I do really like it. But if you have leather couches, you know they're super easy to clean. And this is how I have been cleaning them as of recently. And I don't know why that one spot on that one chair is so much more worn than the others because we don't even use that chair as much, but for some reason it is. So I don't know if somebody sat on that chair and they had something on them, maybe like a lotion, or I don't know what happened there, but it's kind of sad and unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's part of owning leather, but I'm trying to do my best to keep the rest of it from doing that. While I finish cleaning my couches and before I shampoo my rug, let's talk about a couple of shows that you guys need to watch if you are looking for some new shows to watch. So on Netflix, we watched Primeval. It's a miniseries. I love miniseries because it's like you get the whole story and you don't have to wait a year or two in between. You just get to see the whole story. And that one was good. It was a little bit violent and sad, I will say that, but it was still good. Of course, Handmaid's Tale, the 6th season and final season is out right now on Hulu. So if you have watched The Handmaid's Tale, make sure you watch the 6th season. They just drop 3 episodes and then they'll drop a new one every Tuesday. If you've never watched The Handmaid's Tale, I highly recommend starting at season 1 and watching it. It's very, very good. I love types of shows where it's like things that could actually happen, kind of out of the realm of possibility, like probably wouldn't happen, but definitely could. And that's The Handmaid's Tale. Before I shampoo, I'm going to spray this Scout's Honor odor eliminator on my rug just to let that set for a few minutes and lift any odors that may be sitting in it. I really love this brand by Scout's Honor. They did send me their whole line one time just to gift it to me to see what I thought. And I've actually ended up loving it and highly recommending it to you guys. I love their pet stain and odor remover. It lifts stains out of my carpet like nothing I've ever tried. So I will link that below for you guys. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I do highly recommend their line. They have shampoo, odor eliminator, laundry additive, all sorts of stuff. But I am going to go ahead and fill up my water tank here and I'm going to add in this carpet shampooer. I'm going to add in this carpet shampooer. I'm going to add in this carpet shampoo by Bissell. It's their urine eliminator. I didn't have any urine on my rug, but I just feel like anything that has a urine eliminator in it is going to lift any odors sugars that are in it because it has certain enzymes and whatnot. Plus, I just loved the way that this one smells. So I'm adding that in there, and I am using my Bissell Hydro Steam. I love it. If you look closely, you will see the steam coming out of it. It is a great carpet shampooer. So if you're in the market for one, this is one I can highly recommend. You can do just steam as like a pre-treatment. You could do steam and wash, or you can just do quick dry. I did go over my rug like 5 or 6 times and it was still pulling out dirty. So I don't even know what the heck. How many times would I have had to go over this dang thing for it to come out clear? I don't know. It's disturbing, okay? It's like beyond disturbing because you guys know I'm a pretty clean person and I clean this thing regularly, but you will see. I will show you 5 tanks of just dirty, nasty water, and I finally gave up because my back was hurting and I had other things to do. But at least it's cleaner than it was, and it smells really nice, and it doesn't look dingy. It was definitely looking dingy, and it looks a lot better now. All of that to say, highly recommend this carpet shampooer. It's a really, really good one. And I also have their little spot remover one too for like upholstery, or just if I want to clean a quick mess that the dogs have made instead of breaking this whole thing out. I love it, but I will say that this one has attachments that you can attach to it, so you don't necessarily need that. I can attach a little hose here to do upholstery and things like that as well. So just information in case you are in the market. If you have any questions, of course, let me know, but I will link it for you. Speaking of shows, did you guys watch the finale of 1923? If you're a Yellowstone fan and you haven't seen the spinoffs of Yellowstone, there's I think 1883 and 1923. I could have the dates wrong, but they're 2 spinoffs, and 1923 had 3 seasons, and we just ended the series. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers, do not worry, but I will say that I was very disappointed, and I also cried a lot. So if you watched it, don't give away any spoilers for anybody, but just let me know in the comments if you were disappointed in the storyline as well. I just feel like it was all for nothing and they led us on and then just cut us off. That's what it felt like. I was not happy. That being said, if they do the spin-off 1944, I think they're thinking about doing, I will absolutely be watching it. I still love the show. I was just really mad about how it ended, but that is also another good one to watch. We obviously watched Yellowstone as well. I heard they're doing a spin-off with Beth and Rip, and so we will definitely be watching that if they do that. So I'm excited about that. And I also heard they're going to be doing a spin-off for Handmaid's Tale as well once this series ends. A lot of my favorite series are ending, which is really sad. I also love Georgia and Jenny. That's on Netflix. And I'm trying to think. It's always hard for me to think of ones when I'm on the spot, but those are a few for this video to give you some to check out. If you have any recommendations for me, definitely let me know in the comments. Before anyone says anything about me dumping that into my sink, I did sanitize my sink when I was done. It's just easier for me to do that than going all the way to the bathroom, and that's what I did. You do what you want to do in your house. Usually I will use the toilet and flush it down, but I just wanted to use the sink this day, and then once I was done, I sprayed it down with some hypochlorous acid. I let that sit, and then I washed it really good with hot soapy water, and we all survived. I set up my dehumidifier in there because I feel like that helps when I do carpets or a rug in a room. If I set that up, it helps to dry them so much faster. So if you do have one, that's a little tip for you. All right, you already saw that I made a big mess on my hardwoods, and because I'm deep cleaning in here, I needed to clean my hardwood. So I've got my Bissell Crosswave. This is the Omni Force. I really love it. I believe it's their latest model. I would really like to try their Hydro Steam Crosswave, but it is corded, which I think I could get past. But then again, also, I don't know if I would want to use that every day on my hardwood floors. So I don't know. That is out there and available. If you have something other than hard flooring, like maybe you have tile in your house, I think that one would be good. But anyways, I love my not my Hydro Steam. I love my Hydro Steam. I love my Crosswave Omni Force. It's a vac mop, so it vacuums and mops at the same time. And with this one, you can just vacuum if you want, so you don't have to mop. And I love that because I get a lot of people who are in between, should I get a cordless vacuum or should I get the vac mop? And with this one, you can kind of have both. But this works really well, and I consider it a deep clean of my floors. So I'm moving my tables back and cleaning under them. I didn't move this huge table because 1, it's super heavy, and 2, it has a bunch of things plugged into it and it's a nightmare. So that's probably not going to get moved and cleaned under until until it actually is being moved out of this house, which is coming before we know it. I'm just cleaning up the floors really good in here with that. That pretty much concludes the deep clean of my living room. So I hope that this inspired you to get some spring cleaning done in your house. I just recently did my blinds and windows. That's why I didn't do them in this one. I would have otherwise. So that's another thing you could add to your list. But it didn't take me too awful long to do this. And now this room is deep clean and it smells really nice. And I can move on to the next one. I've got to go through some clothes and do some like switching of the seasons type stuff, get rid of some clothes. I've got to do some baseboards. I've got to do a lot of deep cleaning. So stay tuned because that content is coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. You got it? Good.
I did it.
Good job.